Babwe Banter, Babwe Banter.
Hey guys, welcome to Babwe Banter. It's the craziest show that's coming out of Zimbabwe right now. It's all your local, national, international sport. We're covering everything on this show. You've got to make sure that you follow us, subscribe on YouTube, like and share on Facebook, and make sure that you follow us on Instagram. The one important thing is that we have got some legends in the house tonight. We have got fishermen. The Zimbabwe Major League fishermen are in the house, the management as well as some of the team, and we're going to be saying hello to them. My name is Robbie Durant on Babwe Banter. Clint Skinner, good evening.
Hey, Robbie, lovely to be here. Well, thanks, man.
Welcome. Liam Jones, hello.
Hi, Robbie, how are you?
And John.
Hi, Robbie, nice to be here.
Good, man. And Matty, my boy.
Yeah, how's it, Robbie? How's it going, everybody?
Good.
Cool.
Well, Matt's not going to know much about fishing because he can't catch. But anyway, we're going to get Clint to handle and tell us a little bit about the Zimbabwe Major League Fishing. Clint, firstly, just tell us a little bit about your foundation.
So we started Major League Fishing in Zim about 5 years ago. MLF is really the biggest fishing company in the world, and I have the privilege of owning the Zimbabwe franchise. Idea really was to promote our junior anglers, but with that comes a little bit of fishing for our seniors. So yeah, we're trying to get guys fishing, trying to get guys to America every year, both juniors and seniors, and we're loving it, Robbie.
Well, let's talk about that. In 10 days' time or something, you guys are going to America. A massive opportunity. We're going to be chatting to Liam about that just as one of the youngsters coming through. A lot of work has gone in. A lot of fundraising has had to happen. I think you have to raise $32,000. You're on like 17, so we still need to get there. Just tell us a little bit about the trip to America.
Yeah, so every year we take 4 high school boys to high school world championships. At the end of the day, we're literally the only international country participating. So I don't know why they call it World Championships, but Zimbabwe rocks the house. We get our guys there and we compete. 400 boats on the water. The guys go out and they really do hold their own. We've never yet finished out of the top 10%. Last year, we managed a very credible 11th place.
Wow.
This year, it's a little bit more expensive. We're traveling up to Wisconsin for the first time. We've never been out of the South. So we really are looking forward to that. But it comes with a few challenges, extra costs. We've got good contacts in the South of America. So we've managed to find people that help us there. But in the North, it's a bit harder. So we've got a lot of extra costs this year. Vehicle hire, a couple of things that just aren't working as smoothly as we like. But yeah, you're right. 32 grand is our budget. There's a little bit of contingency built into that, but not very much. At the end of the day, we're at 17 at the moment, hoping to push that number so that we don't have to put too much in.
So from my side of the table, there is a Zimbo in every town. Is there one in Wisconsin?
We haven't found him yet, but let me tell you, a lot of those
Can
American
we put a shout out to the Zimbo that is in Wisconsin and ask him if we can use his car?
Yeah, look, we're very blessed. Where we go, you know, the Zim kids, the Zim attitudes, people love us. We get a lot of publicity because of it. Last year, we even had some good old udelaying and udelooing, as we know Zimbos are really good at. So yeah, awesome.
Brilliant. Just quickly, Clint, you've also been privileged to go on to America for judging as well. Just tell us a little bit about that journey, because that's incredible. It's very honorable to be doing that type of stuff for Zimbabwe.
Yeah, so through the MLF, I really managed to volunteer to do some work at World Championship level. As a result, I've become quite noticed. Zimbos work hard, managed to get us attention, and that got me invitations to go and officiate last year at Bass World Championships. This year, I actually officiate just before the boys arrive at Kayak Bass World Championships. So lots of different anglers coming in from all countries all over the world, coming to compete on kayaks. And I'm the only international official.
Brilliant. Just also checking out, Liam, we're just chatting to you quickly, a huge opportunity to go overseas. You must be relishing on that?
Yeah, I've a crazy experience. This is going to be my 3rd time going. So, yeah, and 3rd and last time going.
3rd and last. Why is that?
So, I made it in 2021 when I was 16. And the cutoff age is 19. So, I'm turning 19 in October. So, I was lucky enough to...
So, you mean this is your
year.
last for that particular
in MLF juniors.
MLF juniors, but you could go through to the seniors. There's other
correct.
opportunities for you that can come from this.
Correct, yes.
And were you the one that finished 11th last year?
Sadly, I was not, no.
So you're going to try and do it this year?
I hope so, yes.
Cool. Well, we'll be keeping an eye on the boards, yeah?
Maddie,
you very
they
much.
lost by, I think it was 60, what's it?
60 grams.
60 grams
Yeah.
last year. So, I mean, so you guys are right up there, and I wish you all the best. I mean, it's going to be fantastic.
Thank you very much.
John, just quickly, your position on the team going across to America?
Yes, I've always enjoyed junior fishing. I've always had youngsters on my boat. And the biggest thing is there's $3 million worth of scholarships in American universities and colleges for these kids to win. Last year we had two offers from Simpson University. One guy took it up, the other guy was still a bit young and had to do his A-levels.
This one.
But
This one that's with us.
Got offered a
So
scholarship.
you're going to the Simpsons next year?
Tell Bartels how's it.
Yeah?
John, and then your position on the tour?
I'm junior manager.
Okay.
So yeah.
It's actually my junior director.
junior
Let's get
director,
it right.
yeah.
It doesn't look junior to
And
you.
let me tell you, those boys work. We know that the oaks underneath. So when it comes to fishing, what is it at on Tiger? What's the guys that have to run around?
Oh, the skillies, yeah.
They work hard.
Yeah, they work hard, yeah.
Anyway, guys, from Bubway Banter, how can, Clint, if people want to contribute, they're watching this and they say, listen, we want to throw something at it. Can you just explain where you are, how they contact you?
Yeah, so I've actually got an office just next door to us here at the Performance Hub, 170 The Chase. My office is next to the new paddle courts above Revelo Bike Barn. Pop in, come and see me. Otherwise, we've got a Facebook page, MLF Zimbabwe. We've got an Instagram page, MLF Zimbabwe. By all means, hit us with a like as well, just like we're going to be doing to you guys. Absolutely. But please, let's get behind these guys. I don't think people realize the opportunities that it gives our youngsters, the exposure it gives our country. You can see our shirt up front here. We wear our colors very proudly. We're very, very proud of representing Zim, and we want to do Zim proud.
Well, come on, Zimbabwe, let's get behind them. The Zimbabwe Major League Fishing going to America, proudly here on Bubway Banter. And let's make sure we can get behind them. Let's follow and let's see their journey. And maybe we have them when they come back.
100%.
And we
That would
see
be
how
great
they
if
do.
you guys
Good luck,
would-
gents, and all the best.
Well
Right,
done.
coming up next, we've got Zach Duffy. He is a karting champion, doing it for since he was 13 years old. We're going to be catching up after the break.
Bubway Banter.
Right, everybody, here we go with our challenge. We are going to have a fish off with our Zimbabwe fishermen against our hosts. And as their fines for the losing team, we are going to have an oh-so-smoky Tennessee moonshine pickle and a sip of the pickle for the losers. So first of all, we've got JJ coming in hot off the shores of Zimbabwe. And let's see how he goes.
We believe in you, Uncle Freckles.
His arm's getting longer.
See the slit on his
Oh,
forehead?
that's a half a point, eh?
I think that's half a point.
I
Yeah.
think that's half a point. Come on,
You're
JJ.
shining a bit from the stress there, my bud.
Come on, JJ.
I think that's total of 1.5 for JJ.
So that's 1.5 points for JJ. And now that's it. He's got a bucket by the tail, he does.
JJ Matt was not
So
rooting
now
for you at
we've
all.
got John coming in for the Zimbabwe fishing team. It's now the pressure's on. The pressure is on. He's got 3 shots at this. Let's see how this goes. Check, he's got an extra piece coming out of the side
That
of his
easy
rod. I
piece
don't know
gonna
what's
win this
going
one.
on there. Here we go. Ooh, 1. That's a naught. No pressure. No pressure, China. All you have to do is hit the bucket.
Hey, that's half a point.
That's a half. So he's going to try and get this one in to equal with JJ. Check, he's dialing in the rounds. He's working his clutch there. He's just playing with the accelerator cable. Oh, that's... So you got a half. Well done, JJ. So that's 1.5 plays against a half. Let's see. Here we go. Come on, Munashe. Watch out for the scoreboard at the back there. Here we go.
I think that's minus 2 points for assistance there.
Here we go. Here comes. Oh,
so
short.
close.
He's getting a little bit of help from the oak who failed. Maybe you should ask JJ.
That's Munashi's
Yeah, we go. Now you've got Munashi on all systems hooked. Hey, that's a half. Right, so our team of hosts is on 2, and the fishermen are on half. Here we go, last one. Oh, that's
so
it.
close.
So hosts on 2, fishermen on half, and we've got our young man Liam,
See if
who
you can
came
bring
in
it
with
back
the
with him.
hot pity bees. That's a half. So now it's 1-2. Oh, that's one. You got one last shot. You got to get it in whilst it's half. Let's see what happens. Hey, they won it. Well done, my boy.
But I was
All
good,
right.
Maddie, going in
So
for you.
here we go. Now we're going to have a shot for our boys. Okay, so on that, we have hosts versus pros, and the pros won it, but because they are pros, we're going to share the fines. So everyone's going to have a pickle. Here we go. Right. Here we go, my boy. Here we go. No, half is for ladies, my boy. And there's no ladies on this show. She's behind the scenes. There we go. You need a small one. Right, here we go. There we go. There's all right, fine. Thank you, Zimbabwe. My way. That just tastes like straight door, man. And this is what they give you for winning the fishing. Hey? Imagine what they give you for losing. Well, everybody, on that, yes, from Babwe Banter, we thank you so much for a very sorry experience.
Babwe Banter.
Welcome back to Babwe Banter. Just a reminder to make sure that you do subscribe on YouTube, like and share on Facebook, and comment as well. Let us know what you think about the show, and make sure that you follow on Instagram. Right, Zach Duffy, 13 years racing. Let's tell us a little bit about your experience. Welcome, firstly.
Hello, how are you doing? How's it going?
How's it? How are you? Good.
Okay,
so
tell us.
I've been racing for 13 years. I first had my kart for my 6th birthday. And yeah, I've traveled all over the world. It's really opened my eyes. Been to Italy for the World Finals. I've had driver coaching in the UK. I raced in South Africa for 10 years. And yeah, it's just been really, really good fun.
Okay, and you've got an academy called Z Academy. Tell us about that.
Yes, I do. So I started this during COVID times, actually. Kids' spirits were very low, and I mean, schools were being weird as well. So I decided to start a driving academy. I have 9 drivers now on my team. I literally just had confirmation of my 9th driver today.
Wow. Brilliant.
And yeah, so I have drivers ages ranging from 5 all the way up to 13 years old, all different schools, of course, because it's extracurricular
How does it work?
activities.
So if you've got a child that's interested in something like that, what do they need to do to
So
get to...
what I used to do was I literally just used to sit at rental carts on a chair and see which kids
So
were
is that
good.
like on Airport Road or...
No, it's not. It's next to Chapman Golf Course.
Okay. Oh, there.
And
Okay.
I
Yeah.
just used to watch kids, and if I heard them talking like they really love it, I'd approach them and say, look, there's an opportunity for you to race professionally if you want to.
Okay.
And yeah, so that's
Do
how
they
it
have to
started
buy a
off.
cart? What do they need to
Yeah,
do?
so they have to buy a cart, and of course I charge a monthly retainer fee to join my team. And then I do everything. They just pitch up to the track.
How much are we talking?
So it is a motorsport thing.
Understood. Look, it's better we get it out there so that people know what they're
So
looking at.
for small carts, which is from like 6 to about 12 years old, you're looking anywhere from 3 all the way up to 5. Of course, you can.
Yeah. And then your rental?
And then rental carts are cheap. It's $7 for 5
But I mean, you
minutes.
said you
and
charge a
12.
retainer? So
Yeah,
that's...
so my monthly retainer fee is just a team fee. It's a small lump sum.
Okay.
And it's literally just to say like, look, okay, I am going to be participating in the races. For
And that means so they come with their cart, then they put the fuel and you'll coach them.
No, I have the carts in my workshop.
Okay.
I work on them. I do
Okay.
everything.
Yeah.
They literally pitch up to the track at 8 o'clock. They put on their helmet. They jump in their cart. They start it. They go. They
Okay.
race.
Cool.
That's brilliant.
So yeah.
So the opportunity for kids to get into karting, because that's step one for you to go to Formula One. I mean, if you watch the Michael Schumacher documentary, that's how he started, and he pushed and he got into the karting, and that's how it started. So if you love Formula One and you want to go that angle, I mean, is that that's a startup?
It is. Every single Formula One driver right now has done karting. So it is the base foundation.
Step one.
And I've made it even easier by literally, we have single moms in my race team. We have people that are just so busy at work and have no mechanical knowledge.
Oh, wow.
So it's really opened up the gates to
But obviously, if you want to go forward, you need to learn the mechanical side because that's key.
So what we do is part of the driver coaching is like, I'll set up something wrong and I'll get the drivers to try and explain it to me. And then
very good. Okay.
Explain to them.
Okay.
So it's a whole process. I mean, I've taken drivers all the way to South Africa for national events. And I mean, I'm the only one in Zimbabwe in the 20th century who's raced in Italy. Okay. So,
wow.
Yeah.
Okay, flying Zimbabwe flag very, very high. Okay, quickly just tell us about the Formula One. Where are they? That's you giving us a little clip of Formula One this week. Who's on top? Who's behind? Where's Hamilton?
Max Verstappen's winning the championship, which I'm very happy about. Red Bull have a phenomenal car this year. They really have pushed the boat out. Mercedes are struggling quite a lot. Unfortunately, a lot of Zimbabweans will be quite upset about that.
Well, every Zimbabwean drives a Mercedes. If it's not a Toyota.
I actually drive a Mercedes, believe it or not. So yeah, they're struggling a bit. AlphaTauri are doing okay. Williams have dropped. They've actually gained. Sorry, Williams are doing really well. Nice. It's quite a change.
Have you driven a Williams?
No, I haven't.
When is the next?
Do they come to
I've
Zimbabwe?
Red Bull, that's about the furthest
I hear you. I've never driven a Red Bull either.
There's only drunk a Red Bull. Okay, and when is the next Formula One? When's it coming up?
I am not too sure.
Kieran will have that for you. Kieran will have that for us a bit later in the States.
So, Zach Duffy, I've just got to wish you all the best. Thank you for coming on Babwe Banter. He has invited Babwe Banter to go and do a challenge there and do a show. So I can't wait to see Matt and Monashe.
I can't wait to
Monashe won't fit in the car. But anyway, we'll get into that later. Guys, coming up next, we have got rugby, soccer, national sport, local sport. It's all coming up here on Babwe Banter. Once again, good luck and all the best.
Cheers. We'll
Catch
see
up
you.
with you after the break.
Cheers, guys.
Babwe Banter.
We're back for our third and final segment here on Babwe Banter, and it's all about local, national, international news. Just got to introduce Kieran. Hello, how are you, my boy?
How's Robbie eating?
Good. JJ?
Robbie.
How good was that rugby?
Good, eh?
Yeah, it was good stuff. Monashe, how are you, bud?
What's going on, Robbie?
All right. And Maddie, you back
Yes,
in
I'm still here.
You're still there. You're still there. Right. Maddie, some big schoolwear rugby last week.
Yeah, I was at the St. John's versus St. George's. It was heartbreaking for the St. John's people. Eh? Sure, I tell you what, they were rampaging. And I don't know what happened. Passes didn't go to hand. They were over the try line how many times? And St. George's, give it to them, nitty gritty, literally came back at the end and said, no, we're not doing this. And they put in a brilliant win.
Right on the line for probably 10 minutes. I mean, they were banging that line and eventually got over. I mean, it was consistency and certainly grit.
I think what Monashe was saying, I think they were literally, it was all the way through. St. George's managed to do it.
I think St. John's only won like probably 2 age groups. Like probably under 16s and under 15s, but it was almost a clean sweep, you know what I mean?
So St. George's,
credit to the coaches at St. George's. I mean, they really do put it in. Hey, we know Bryda and we know all of the guys. They really put in the time. And considering where I honestly thought St. John's were going to win. I mean, they had a terrific start. And they won the last game when we were there at St. John's for the Derby, and they lost.
Well,
this one.
that's a big up for Ricky Chirengende and his team, the St. George's team. Good coaching coming through, and certainly just showing the absolute guts to come back from such a deficit and to win the game. PE versus Churchill, another big humdinger.
Yeah, another PE one, eh?
Yeah, PE.
Yeah,
Churchill.
Big
they
humdinger.
did, yeah.
So well done to Sean D'Souza there. Just quickly coming up this weekend, Gosh Hawks are taking on Southwestern Districts here at Old Georgians. So we're certainly going to be there.
JJ, tell us.
What's cooking there, bud?
Is that not a sports club?
No, it's happening here.
Okay. Yeah, so they're taking on SWD this weekend. I hope the boys can bounce back from the loss in Kenya this last weekend.
That was Aina.
That was pretty much a hard one for them this weekend, considering the last time they played, they did beat the Simbas. But hopefully the boys can bounce back this weekend. Let's get that W in the bag.
And the URC final in Cape Town.
Yeah.
Talk to us.
Stormers against Munster. Yeah, that's going to be
That's a biggie.
It's already, as of Tuesday, I think it was, that was already sold out. So
I'm not surprised. It probably came out on Monday.
It's going to be a big game.
yeah, that's going to be a big one this weekend. I hope it's as big as last weekend's one. Leinster and who did Leinster play?
No, Munster last weekend. Jaws.
No, Leinster.
Oh, in the other final. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a big one last weekend. Leinster La Rochelle.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ronan O'Gara
Certainly did
second.
well. Ronan O'Gara certainly standing up as a coach now. I mean, he's starting to get noticed. Will he one day be the British and Irish Lions coach? I think so, the way he's going.
It looks like he's headed for the Irish job, hopefully. And
Nice.
either that or the British Irish Lions once Gatlin's done there. But yeah, he certainly looks like he's up for the Irish job.
Okay, cool. Well, good luck to the Stormers this weekend. Babwe Banter's right behind you. I don't care who else is supporting. As well as the Gosh Hawks. Hopefully we can bounce back from against the Kenyans and we can get back into it. Guys, quickly, Formula One. Let's just quickly chat. Kieran, you're going to give us what's happening on Formula One now?
So we've got our top 3 teams at the moment. We've got Red Bull at number 1, Aston Martin at number 2, and Mercedes at number 3. Then your top 3 drivers are Verstappen, Perez, and Alonso. I know we only meant to say top 3, but obviously Hamilton is one of the best racers of all time.
Why is that? Why are you bringing him into this?
I mean, look at his 7 world
Is it
titles.
because he's a Goffalon?
I mean, that's part of the reason. But
Just tell us straight, John.
The top.
your best races have always been coloured. So, I mean,
and look, let's be honest, and he's got a new opportunity at Ferrari coming up.
Ferrari's just
Yeah,
offered him $50 million.
50 only.
I mean, yeah.
So I'm sure, yeah.
His pocket sort of
Is it
thing.
worth it, really?
But that's only end of season.
Okay.
But Mercedes did mess him up a bit. I think that was their fault that he's done so poorly.
So he's still with them till the end of the season, and he's lying. You
lying
didn't
on
want
the-
to mention the number. You said you
He's
would
saying
bring him
number
up.
4, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Look, you can hate Lewis Hamilton, you can not like him. He has won 7 world champions.
No,
So-
yeah.
He's won 7. I think
He's a
close to
champion.
Michael Schumacher. Eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's I think on tie with Shumi.
Yeah.
So-
And then local, we've got the 4x4 Jamboree coming up this weekend. And very thankful to CarGuard, who's given us 3 tickets for one of the days. So catch Babwe Banter there. And yeah,
When is that?
Saturday and Sunday, full days.
Saturday,
at
Sunday, full
Donnybrook,
days.
Yeah.
Very cool. Okay, thanks, Kieran. And then just, Maddie, local cricket. Also, the Pakistanis are here. Just a little, what's happening?
Well, first of all, we've got the local T20 that's going on, which is the 2020 clubs. There's 10 of our clubs. There's OGs and all the sports club, all the others. And we play that. It's a social, but it's proper.
Quite serious.
Yeah, it actually gets quite serious, which has been great. We've got a bye this weekend, but that's brilliant. And then obviously we've got that big competition coming up now, and hopefully we can get Viljoen in.
Yeah.
He said he would probably come in next weekend, next week. Hopefully he can be a part of that. And yeah, cricket all around for Zimbabwe. It's looking good.
Yeah,
it's looking,
it is.
it's
Well,
looking
World Cup
brilliant, yeah.
qualifiers are coming up next month, which is in a couple of days. We are going to try work on the GM of Zimbabwe cricket, try and get him in here and see what exactly is happening, because he's doing a great job. I mean, Zimbabwe cricket seems to have, since he's taken those reins, has actually turned over, Jaja.
Definitely. They've done an outstanding job there with cricket in Zimbabwe.
Yeah. So good shout out there for Dirk Viljoen. Right, checking out, we did go to the Arnold Classic. Well, I got opportunity to go there. Maddie, our boys did so well that side.
They did so well, eh?
Eh?
So our boy, it's Aaron, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got a bronze.
Yes?
Yeah, it's brilliant. I mean, in his first time at the show, and he's still a junior, and they made him go up a level.
Wow.
They actually made him go into the men's. They didn't allow him to, I don't know why, one of those fundi moments, obviously. But yeah, he managed to pull off a bronze, and hopefully we can get him back here to explain the journey, and they can tell us how good that was for them. And then we had a weightlifter.
Weightlifter.
A powerlifter.
Yeah, a powerlifter, yeah. who
Well,
also-
talking about that powerlifter, so when I was there was a young lady with her dog, guide dog, and she broke 4 world records, guys, doing powerlifting.
Yeah?
4 world records. So I managed to catch
Was
up
she
with
from
her.
Zimbabwe?
No, she was from South Africa.
Okay.
I did manage to catch up with her, and this is it. This is probably the most good feel story I've probably ever covered in my career of interviewing. Layla, first of all, welcome. And Jedi. Guys, Layla's broken 4 world records today in weightlifting and she's blind. Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me.
Tell me about your experience.
It's been really great. It was actually my first powerlifting competition ever, and I can't believe I managed to break my own records at that.
So have you done this more than once?
So basically, I haven't powerlifted. I started powerlifting, believe it or not, in the beginning of May, and then once I got onto the platform, I was told, okay, this is a first world record attempt because no one has ever done it before. And then I succeeded in my 40 kilo lift, and then I'm like, okay, well now I need to do 50, which was again a world record attempt because no one in my age category, in the disability category, has done it before. So I broke that record as well. And then my final attempt was 62.5, which technically, if someone else did the 50 kilos, I would have broken it, but that was technically my own record that I broke with, and so I succeeded with my 62.5 lift.
Well, if someone tells you you can't do something, this is the epitome of yes, you can. I just want to say congratulations. It's incredible. How important is this little man?
He's very, very important. He, as a guide dog, I don't think people really realize the importance of a guide dog and the independence they bring us. I mean, he comes with me to university. Even at home, he pushes doors open for me. He picks things up for me. And he's not really trained to pick things up, but it's something he takes upon himself. He's basically my best friend and my partner in crime.
Well, I just want to say congratulations.
Thank you
I'm going to
so
give you a
much.
hug this side. And just, incredible feat. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Right, so we're back. And Munashe, what's happening on the soccer, buddy? We need some inspiration here.
Yeah, well, I just want to start off by congratulating Man City.
Yeah.
They just lifted the Barclays Premier League trophy this past weekend. And, imagine they did it on Chelsea's, they beat Chelsea whilst doing it. And they fielded a B team whilst doing it. So imagine how tough that is.
Why did they field a B team?
Because they have 2 finals coming up.
Yes.
They're playing Man United for FA Cup on the 3rd. And they're playing Inter Milan on the 10th of June. So obviously, it's the final 2 games. They don't really need to, field in their best team.
So what do you think? They feel like they're rugby players where they're going to get injured?
Yeah. Basically, these ones are go-go dancers. So they had to, put in the B team. And obviously, I think because they're playing again tonight and on Sunday. They're in the 2 finals in the next 2 weeks. So, because versus United, it's United has been bad in the league. But this is the final, A final is actually quite different. And looking at City...
Well, look at Leicester.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. And looking at United in the final, I think, it won't be an easy walkover, like how it was in the season. So, I don't know, we'll see. And also, to cap it off, Newcastle, they qualified for Champions League, first time in 20 years.
Wow. Brilliant.
You know what I mean? So
that's brilliant. You mentioned them last week.
Yeah, I mentioned them last week, and they managed to. They just needed a point to secure top 4.
Yeah.
So they drew. I'm not sure who they were playing last weekend, but they drew. So they secured the top spot.
That's brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
It's good.
Then back over to Old Trafford, United. Yeah. We still yet to secure top 4. We still have 2 remaining games, but we just need a point. But if we win all remaining games, we make 3rd. So overall, it's a good season for us.
And that's the finals now of the whole year coming up, all 3, and then that's the end of it.
The remaining buys, the game weeks that were skipped are being played tonight and tomorrow. Then on Sunday, should be on Sunday, that's when the final, game week 38. To cap it off the whole season.
Well, I don't know where Menashe has been. That's our new soccer guru right there. Because soccer is one of the most important sports here in Zimbabwe, locally, nationally, and obviously internationally. It's a massive following. So, well done. Great
29,000 people at Sports Club.
29,000 people at the last soccer game. So, certainly a big thing. We'd like those 29,000 to please subscribe to Babwe Banter on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram as well. Maddie, anything? Sorry.
It's actually quite a good number, because if you look at it, the National Sports Stadium houses 60,000 max.
Wow.
So if you're looking at 29, that's almost half, you know. So
well, we've
that was
spoken a
good
lot
day, eh?
about how Zimbabwean support. I mean, I think when it comes to the cricket with Pakistan, that is going to be such a chock-a-block place. It's going to be incredible stuff.
So tomorrow night we have Barbarians Rugby. Rob, I don't know how you forgot that, my child.
I'm there. So
but we are playing against OGs. We are playing an inter-house rugby match, which is going to be insane. So, and there's some very good second league action happening the whole of tomorrow on the holiday. So if any of you are out around, able to come out and support, please do. And then obviously on Saturday, we have all the action happening here.
Yes.
We have, so our OGs first team are playing against the under 20s, and then we have the Goshawks game. So that is going to be an epic day. That
Lovely.
is
That's brilliant. It's going to be good.
Yeah.
In the morning as well, Saturday, St. John's Prep has got their Super 8 rugby. That's going to be exciting. See all the youngsters performing there. That's going to be quite cool to go and watch and see how the kids are doing. And obviously put it together. Boys, thank you very much.
Yeah.
It's been good. Thank you, Karen.
Thanks very much.
So, big games coming up. URC, Goshawks, and obviously we want you to make sure that you subscribe on YouTube. Make sure that you like and share on Facebook and follow us on Instagram. Till next week, cheers from Babwe Banter.
Banter.